Next is Report section. The Dosel Web Manager can interface with any dosimetry reader, irradiator, annealer, and support output in different formats, like XML, CSV, or connection through web services. If badges are read and need to be held for a set period before being annealed, Dosel Manager can provide a reminder and report listing the badges due for annealing. After annealing the badges can be read, and the residual dose is recorded with the badge serial number and compensated for after the next wearing period. Dosel Web Manager has the capability to import badge order from XML file or any other format. We can import it here into our system. Also, the dose report can be imported from XML or CSV file, and we have the ability to export those reports into the different formats: PDF, Excel, or XML. Those reports can be searched by account number and by the wearing period. For example, if we enter an account number, we will get all the different wearing periods here. We can select one or several files to download and click on Export PDF, Export to Excel, or Export to XML in order to download this dose report in different formats. We can also send PDF of these dose reports to an email. By default, the primary contact of this account will be present here, but we can change to any other email. And when we click on Export to PDF, for example this one, we will get the dose report for this wearing period. On the dose report, we can see the participants, their participant number, name, can see the location of dosimeters and the doses, the current doses, the accumulated by quarter, by 12 months, or by lifetime. These dose reports can be customized, and for example this 12 month can be replaced with the year accumulations. We can also set the birth date not to be shown, or we can change the unit of doses. Here we selected millisieverts, but we can change it here to microsieverts or to millirams. Also, what we can see on this dose report is that this participant had exceeded the dose limit set by his RSO. He received the 10.78 millisieverts, and he was color coded here in the dose report. Also, if we switch to participant format and we can search for this participant we have just seen, we will be able to export his participant history to PDF and to see what was his history. Here we can see also the period, wear period, and the dose, the current dose, quarterly accumulated, 12 month, and lifetime. Here we can also see the color-coded dose that has been exceeded the dose limit. We also have the possibility to export individual dose report to PDF, which is the graphical representation of his dose history. This first graph is the graph for the last 12-month accumulation. And the next one is the dose report for the last 5 years. Here the blue bar represents the current dose for a certain period, and the yellow bar represents the 12-month accumulation. Here we see that this wear period, the participant has exceeded the occupational dose limit for 1 year, which is 20 millisievert. And we see here the graphical representation of this yellow bar exceeding this red limit. If we go back to the account format, also one important thing to mention here is export by state to PDF, where we can export all those reports by one state and by wearing period, which is required by local regulatory authority. Create packing lists allow the administrator to search for the certain packing list by its account number or by the wearing period. Here there is a list of invoices with the account number and the wearing period and the day when it was imported. And here is also set the invoice number which has been created for the packing list. We can here search for not invoiced packing lists in order to find out the packing list that has not been invoiced yet. Also, we can export the invoice to PDF or to raw Excel format or to XML format, or we can send it to an email in PDF or Excel format. Administration section will allow administrator to view the history of all changes made to an account, to a participant, or to a badge. This permits the administrator to search for any particular date or time period and filter for any particular action type. Manage users, where the administrator can track all the users of the systems. And there is a functionality to log in as a certain user. For example, we can click here and log in as this RSO. And now this administrator has the same view as if this RSO has been logged into the system. Now when he clicks on Manage User, he will only see these two accounts set for this RSO, or he will only be able to see the participants for that RSO. Now we'll have to go back and to log in as an administrator. And go to the next functionality, which is Create RSO. Here the administrator can set an RSO account. There is two options: to create an RSO from scratch or to create an RSO from an account contact. Anyway, he will be able to enter the username, email, and other detail for this RSO, password, and he can set those limit alert and license expiration alert. And here he can add account this RSO will administer. Dosel Web Manager. He has several background services which are done during the night, and after that the emails are sent to different users set up to receive certain type of notifications. For example, one of the background service is to create all imported those reports previous day and pack it as one PDF file and store it on the server, and the link to that file is sent to the designated participants so they can see those reports they have been imported the previous day. Next one is Change Log Notification Manager. This manager will collect all changes made to account, participant, or badge for previous day and will send the report regarding these changes to designated recipients. Also, this background service will send all the individual dose reports to participants, the license expiry notification to RSO, then the purchase order notification, and the communication of the invoices is also done by the background service of Landauer Web Manager. To register as a user of Dosel Web Manager, you can go to the Request the Code button and enter the company name and your personal detail, and you can set your order and the note and click on Submit button. Thank you.